Killer Jack. Yes, just as soon as I have time.
As soon as you have time.
Jack, this is one of the biggest things that's ever happened to me. As you know, it's something I've dreamed about my whole life.
I just thought marrying me would be in that category as well.
Oh, come on. Of course it is. You know it is. But right now, I mean, I'm going to be a movie star. Oh, and the executive producer, Kit Sterling. I mean, he's amazing. He's brilliant. He knows everyone. Everyone knows him. He's juggling 8 projects all at the same time. He's the one who won the Oscar. Just this
That's where I
past...
know that name from. Of course,
yes.
sure, yeah.
And he practically begged me to have creative input. In fact, Jack, he said that he thinks maybe I will even get my own star on Hollywood Boulevard.
That wouldn't
Can you
surprise
imagine?
me at all. Brooke,
Hi.
what are you doing sneaking around here? Come here. You not
Erica. Hi, Jack.
Oh, what a nice surprise. Good to see you. How are you?
I'm well.
Good. When'd you get back?
Just today.
Oh, long flights can be so drying, can't they?
You look wonderful.
Oh, yes, of course you do. Of course you do. I mean, especially given...
Given what?
Well, I'm just so sorry you're home alone. I mean, Adam has obviously had his fill.
Adam's come back with me.
Oh, so you're not...
We're together.
Wonderful.
How is Adam? I imagine with Chandler going under, it's got to be a really tough time for him.
Oh, I can't wait to see Adam. I have so much to tell him. I have such wonderful news. I have optioned my new memoir. I am going to co-produce and star in the movie.
That's great.
Yes, it is. It's just so great. And unlike the time when Adam optioned my book, Raising Cain, and forced me to marry him in order to have the part, and then he took it away from me, this time I do not have to marry the producer in order to get the part.
Well, it's a good thing, too, because you don't even have time to marry a lawyer who's crazy in love with you.
Oh, Jack. Jack.
Well, a little reminder I need to be in court. Excuse me. I will catch up with you later, and you...
Lovely. Mwah. Mwah.
Beautiful as ever. Take care.
Thank you. So, things are going well for you.
Oh, they certainly are.
So no wedding date yet?
Well, I mean, the book tour is about to start, and then, well, I have this movie script to write, and my goodness, I want to marry Jack when I can devote myself to every single detail. I mean,
Well, you were always good at the old duck and weave. Well, I thought I would have read about the wedding of the century by now.
well, we've been a little busy.
You know, Jack just wants to marry you. And it seems to me it's going to be the 22nd century before it ever happens, if it happens.
Well, I don't see a ring on your finger.
Well, maybe I don't need a ring.
Or maybe Adam has realized that he can get all the cotton candy he wants without having to buy the circus. You can be honest with me, Brooke. I'm guessing that Adam just isn't the marrying kind anymore. I mean, he obviously got spoiled being married to me twice.
Well, you know, being husband number 4 and husband number 7, I think that can sour any man on marriage.
Brooke, please. Adam was so desperate to marry me the second time that he blackmailed me into it.
Well, that is true love.
Jack is my true love.
Along with Jeff Martin, Phil Brent, Dimitri, Tom.
Well, at least what you can say about my loves is that they weren't somebody else's cast-offs. Oh, come on, please, Brooke. Everybody knows that you always helped yourself to my leftovers. And the producer, Kit Sterling, you know, who won the Oscar this past year? Kit has such vision.
And a great sense of humor.
Was that supposed to be a dig?
No, not at all. I dated Kit.
You did not.
I did.
Kit Sterling, Academy Award-winning producer.
That's the one.
Well, it must have been one of the most outstanding evenings of your life.
Well, actually, months.
Oh, well, you must have been crushed when he dumped you.
I was the one who ended it. My work was just taking me all over the world, and I didn't have the time or the energy to invest in a serious relationship. So, I guess times have changed. And now you're taking my leftovers.
Well, Brooke, we're hardly dating. It's a purely professional relationship.
Oh, that never stopped you before.
You know very well that Jack is the only man in the world for me.
Well, you've married all the others. Look at us.
Old habits. You look good.
Oh, but what? I'm wearing a bad color, or it's the wrong year, or I'm out of date, or my hair's too long, my hair's too short.
No, you look good. So do you. I hesitate to say this because you blow everything I say out of proportion, and if I say even something a little bit kind, it immediately goes to your head.
Say it.
Pine Valley has not been the same since you left.
You missed me.
Well, I don't like you very much because you have a very superior attitude, and I hate that about you. And also, you have a very irritating way of
Telling the truth?
provoking me for no reason at all. But I do respect you.
Did you ever think that maybe you and I are more alike than either one of us want to admit?
Oh, God, don't even go there.
Well, you know, the one thing is, we both have excellent taste in men. I mean, even if it's cost us some blood. Adam, Jack, Tom.
How is Adam?
He's all right.
You two have not even been back to visit Pine Valley, not even once. You must be having quite the time.
Things have been different for Adam since he left Pine Valley.
Unlike me, Brooke, you've never been good at the old duck and weave. What aren't you telling me about Adam? What's going on, Brooke?
Erica, it was great to see you. And I wish you luck with the film. I hope it just doesn't cost you Jack.
No, Jack and I are fine. Brooke, just in case you're wondering, you're not in my movie.
Bummer.